जय जय विज्ञान साम्राज्य, जय जय विजय संधात्री, जय जय यावत् प्रपञ्च। विद्या विज्ञान महिमान्वित, जय जय विज्ञान महिमान्वित, विद्या विज्ञान महिमान्वित, जय जय विज्ञान महिमान्वित।
నిశ్శబ్దం పగిలి ముక్కలవుతున్న భీకర దృశ్యం, అలలెగసిన తడి అలజడి ఆగ్రహ తేజమై రూపుదాల్చిన సత్యం, ఆగ్రహ పరాయణ దీక్షా పర్వం అహో ఆరంభం.
I experienced my failure. Success I can manage. How do you manage the failure?
भूलने की भूल करना नहीं, कुछ भी होने दो फिर भी डरना नहीं, करे या न करे दुनिया कोई परवाह, हरदम तेरे संग रहेगी मेरी दुआ।
धीरा 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 ओ रणधीरा, नारा नारा तेरा तीसे मेरुगैना, धीरा 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 ओ रणधीरा, नारा नारा तेरा तीसे मेरुगैना.
Subsequently, the communications from the lander to ground station was lost. The data is being analyzed.
जयं आला सागेटी जीवितान हेमैन्दिला क्षणं लोटमेन
In breaking news today, India marked a historic moment in space research by successfully launching its space rover, Chandrayaan-3, in a budget far lesser than the Hollywood movie Interstellar.
With a NAC A+ grade and recognition as a research university by Department of Scientific and Industrial Research, VFSTR has published more than 6,000 papers in high quality publications, fostering an environment where learning by doing is just not our motto but our lifestyle. Over the next 3 days, this summit will serve a bridge between the visionary policies of the government and technical prowess of our youth. From plenary sessions by ISRO scientists, hands-on demonstrations of space tech prototypes, every hour is designed to propel us closer to the space systems.
Space technology is opening up, and the government policies like Viksit Bharat is want to bring that space technology to the reach of academic institutions, students, for the benefit of the nation. To propel the nation into a developed country by year 2047, government has identified some key areas. Space is the one of the area. I hope this summit is a first step in this regard, Space Summit. Earlier I have not seen any summits which are mainly focused on the space technology. So this summit is the one step ahead in bringing the technology to academic institutions.
It is a matter of pride for us to host the Andhra Pradesh Space Summit, a platform that brings together government, industry, academia, startups, and young innovators to deliberate on one of the most strategic domains of our time, that is space. India's space journey stands as a global example of what vision, scientific rigor, and disciplined execution can achieve. As we move into the next phase, the space sector is undergoing a fundamental shift towards private participation, startup-led innovation, and application-driven growth. This transformation demands new talent, new partnerships, and new ways of thinking. And this is where universities like Vignan have a critical role to play. Our responsibility is to prepare students not just for existing careers, but for industries that are still evolving. Universities and industry must move forward together if we are to build sustainable and globally competitive space capabilities. Let me conclude with this thought. The future of space will not be built in isolation. It will be built through collaboration, foresight, and shared purpose. At Vignan University, we are proud to contribute to that future by nurturing talent, enabling innovation, and fostering partnerships that matter.
It is great privilege and honor to welcome you all to this 3-day Space Technology Summit. Space technology today is no longer confined to rocket launches or satellite orbits. It has become an enabler of national development, global connectivity, climate monitoring, disaster management, and specific scientific discovery. Through this summit at Vignan, we aim to explore new collaborative possibilities, encourage interdisciplinary research, identify real-world problems that can be translated into impactful space technology projects. One of our greatest strengths of our university is its diverse academic ecosystem. Our faculty and researchers across multiple schools are uniquely positioned to contribute to the evolving space technology landscape. Our School of Electronics can upskill and take up projects in nano-satellite design, Earth observation payload systems, quantum technology, space and satellite communication systems. Our School of Core Engineering brings expertise in advanced materials, additive manufacturing, remote sensing, GIS applications, which are crucial for building lighter, stronger, and smarter space systems. The School of Computing can lead innovations in space data analytics, hyperspectral image processing, artificial intelligence applications for space missions. Our School of Applied Sciences Humanities can contribute to disaster management, climate insights, astronomy, planetary sciences, ensuring that space research directly benefits society and environment.
As the Vice Chancellor and dignitaries from the university have already told, this is basically the aim is to encourage students to have first-hand knowledge about the space technology, have proper exposure, and create interest in them to explore the space technology and making that as a career. Because as we know, the space technology has multiple uses, not only from the communication point of view, the agriculture and the monsoon prediction, all that, but for the defense of the country also. We have seen how at least Operation Sindoor, the country has at least stood on its own with indigenous technology coming to the rescue at a crucial time. In the words of Vikram Sarabhai, we must be second to none in the application of advanced technologies to the real problems of man and society. That is the spirit. That is the spirit with which the nation has taken and at least excelled in this technology to join select club of countries which are having this frontier technology. I really appreciate Lau Rattai Garu. He has built this institution with his grit and determination to do something to the society, to create a talent pool which will be useful for the country.
So we set a few goals to ourselves. The one goal is we want to create digital highways in the state. When you say digital highways, the development of the country always can happen with the technology only. How do you take the technology as a part of the development? That's where I appeal to the government. And of course, there are very visionary people here with Chandrababu Naidu and all the people. And we need to bring the digital highways we have to create so that education and the hospitalization, that is the medical part of it, should reach everybody in the country. Ayushman Bharat, National Educational Policy, then we have many other programs of Government of India. This to take it forward to every citizen in the country. The space is the only solution by creating the digital highways. That's number one. This what, we have a studio here and we want to record the best lectures and want to take it to the development activity on this. That's number one. The other one is we want to create excellence in quantum related activities. So we are talking about quantum centers, which Amravati is a building and that what. So we want to create. We have multiple divisions here within the university, like mathematics, physics, electronics, communications, like various other people. With this, we want to put them together into the quantum research completely, and then want to create a center of excellence for quantum itself on that, so that we lead the other universities also in this Amravati region, in Andhra Pradesh on that. And we will be having our own server here, and the server connectivity can be given to other universities also onto that. So that's where we need support from the government of Andhra Pradesh too on that.
Andariki Namaskaram. See, democratization, education, syllabus, Vikasita Bharatam, rocket science are the terms used by the eminent speakers all the time. So, keeping the message given by the eminent speakers so far, a publication in the name of Space Tech Spectrum is being launched by the AP Space Tech Academy. It is in this background I acknowledge the contribution of the authors and the editorial board, and I invite the youngsters to take this as a medium, and as the registrar said, space technology is like a rocket science. So let us make this journal as a prime medium to remove that fear, and space technology is no more a rocket science. It is applicable, achievable, accessible, understandable by all the people, by all the sectors in the society. Thank you very much.
You have the potential, you have the opportunity, and and this is the future of this country, being the developing country. This would be the future. If it is developed, everything would be done. At this juncture, I request Krishna Babu Garu to add this space technology also along with the artificial intelligence and quantum computing. Almost the government is every alternative day is talking about the quantum computing and artificial intelligence. And if you add the space technology, this is a deadly combination. That is a beautiful combination. And with that, we will be the pioneers. The Andhra Pradesh would be the pioneers of this combination. And definitely it will have a big impact of the entire country if the combination, if this machine learning, artificial intelligence and quantum computing and space technology, it is a beautiful combination. We can project our state, our people in a big way. I hope, I wish this will happen soon.
మన దేశం ఒక విధంగా చెప్పుకోవాలి అంటే సూపర్ పవర్ అయిందని నేను అంటాను. మరి మీలో ఎంతమంది నాతో ఏకీభవిస్తారో తెలియదు. ఎందుకంటే ఎడ్యుకేటెడ్ యూత్లో ప్రపంచం మొత్తం మీద సూపర్ పవర్ ఏదన్నా ఉందంటే అది ఇండియానే. అటువంటి సూపర్ పవర్ ఎడ్యుకేటెడ్ యూత్ని తయారు చేయడానికి ఎవరైనా ముఖ్య వ్యక్తులుగా చెప్పుకోవాలంటే లావు రత్తయ్య గారు. మరి అటువంటి ఎడ్యుకేటెడ్ యూత్కి టెక్నాలజీని ముందుకు తీసుకొచ్చి వాళ్ళకి దాంట్లో స్కిల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ కింద మరి వాళ్ళ యొక్క ప్రావీణ్యతను పెంచి కెరీర్ని రూపుదిద్దించుకుంటానికి ఒక ప్రణాళికను ఏర్పరిచే వాళ్ళు ఎవరున్నారు అంటే మన ముఖ్యమంత్రిని మించిన వాళ్ళు లేరు, అందులో అనుమానం లేదు. కాబట్టి విద్యార్థులను తయారు చేసే సంస్థ ఉంది. మరి పరిజ్ఞానాన్ని జ్ఞానాన్ని సంస్థలను వివిధ సంస్థలను ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్కు తీసుకొచ్చే చీఫ్ మినిస్టర్ ఉన్నారు. మరి పావులూరు సుబ్బారావు గారు లాంటి పారిశ్రామికవేత్తలు ఉన్నారు. మెంటరింగ్ చేసే మాలాంటి వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. ఇంకేం కావాలి? స్కై ఈజ్ ది లిమిట్. కాబట్టి ఈ సందర్భంగా నేను చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే, లెట్ us discuss together, also take some decisions how to take forward the space technology, especially when the Sriharikota is with you. There are many technologies. Let it be payloads, let it be spacesuits, let it be Gaganyaan related experiments, whatever it is. Sky is the limit. The moment Subhan Shukla has been flown to ISS, you believe that he has carried 10 experiments. Total experiments done by Subhan Shukla and his team on ISS is 60 in number, and some of them are very, very useful. Some are related to health. So no actually discipline is inferior to work in space technology. All disciplines are required, and all disciplines are being taught in, let us say, Vignan University. So all are here, and the entire infrastructure is available, and we work together to take the space summit by taking some deliberations and making you as proficient in space technology related applications. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
If I recall, the connection between Andhra Pradesh and the India's space program, it's not new. And I think Sheshagiri Rao Garu briefly talked about it. Andhra Pradesh and of course part of earlier Andhra Pradesh, Telangana combinedly, contributing significantly to the space activities. When a rocket gets launched, it gets launched from the soil of Andhra Pradesh, and when a satellite starts orbiting, in particular an Earth observation satellite starts orbiting, the satellite data is also being received in erstwhile Andhra Pradesh, or combined you can say Andhra Pradesh, Telangana in Hyderabad at NRSC. Both these institutions are more than 50-year-old, and that's how the legacy of space is connected with the Andhra Pradesh region. And of course you have another entity of ISRO called National Atmospheric Research Laboratory, NARL, in Tirupati, Gadanki. So that way, 3 major space-faring activities or the space activities are being done from the soil of Andhra and Telangana combined together. So all these satellites are meant for some purpose. They are not sent simply to demonstrate our technological might to the world. In fact, we are among the 4th or 5th, nation which has the end-to-end capabilities of putting all class of satellites into the space. But if you see, the Earth observation today has, large amount of applications in agriculture, water resources, ocean applications. Andhra Pradesh has around 1,000 kilometer long coastline, and you are contributing large amount of fishery activities, and large amount of fishermen are getting benefited from the satellite technology today by getting potential fish zone services, as well as large amount of advisories in terms of cyclone, as well as for tsunami alerts using the space connectivity. Satellite communication essentially used for telecommunication, tele-education and broadband connectivity. Satellite navigation, especially for fishermen, we are now tagging all the boats with our GNSS receivers, so that the fishermen, when they go for fishing in oceans, deep oceans, they can be tracked, and if they are basically in distress during cyclone or any other event, their search and rescue can become very easy. And of course, for disaster management, we are using the satellite data for flood mapping, flood forecasting, forest fires, landslides, deformation activities, and cyclone early warning. In fact, India is one of the one of the most advanced country which has the most powerful cyclone early warning system. Today, 5 days in advance and with a precision of around 20 kilometer landing accuracy, we can tell the cyclone is going to hit this particular part of the country, and especially Andhra Pradesh is the most vulnerable for cyclones, and lot of benefits of this technology has been translated at grassroots level so that life and property could be saved during such kind of disaster situations.